Good morning, Jack Rotoli with 365 Things to Do in Boulder City. And we're here at the wonderful little, you want to help me out here, Cheryl?
I sure will. Good morning. Welcome to the Boulder City Community Gardens.
I knew I'd get that out, but go ahead.
Today is our annual Autumn Garden Festival and Plant Sale. So as we look around, we see that we've got native plants, pollinator plants. Some of our growers that are out today that you'll get to see have also more native plants, cactus, succulents. We have flowers, herbs.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
today's such a special day. We're doing the launch of our little library.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, we got to go take a look at that. Let's go take a look at that.
Okay, good.
My God, look at all this. You wouldn't even know it was here if you didn't. I mean, and I've been here 7 years and I didn't really know this place was here. But check this out. Cheryl is going to show us a little bit about their new library.
Yes. So we're so blessed. Ruben of Ruben's Wood Crafts Shop actually
should have known.
built this for
Sounds
us.
like Ruben.
And it was a project of love for him. And we're doing a unique theme on little libraries now in Boulder City. And ours at the garden not only will supply books and magazines, but we'll also have plants, cuttings, and seeds.
Listen to this.
You're able to not only come and help yourself for free,
but
also if you have some extra, that we encourage you to bring those out for us.
Look at this.
So we're putting the official first book in.
First book is going in, and you've seen it live. Wow. Thank you, Cheryl. Didn't I see something you posted this morning, not only with the library, but there was also something for dog treats or pet treats? Now, where is that at?
That's on Avenue D.
Avenue D.
Yes, and they say imitation is the highest form of flattery. So we've got our idea of adding an extra themed effect to the little library from Andrea.
Right.
So, and she's doing that at hers, that she has the doggy treats on there.
Outstanding. Yeah.
So we're looking at all the little libraries in Boulder City. We'd really love for everyone to get involved and have a special theme for each of those, whatever their passion or hobby is, that they can include that so that people are able to not only get books and magazines, but also that special something that makes them smile.
Is there a map or anything to show locations where all of them are at this point, or are we working on that?
We are working on that.
I knew that.
So Boulder City's library has been so great to us, and Megan is our go-to gal, and she actually goes out and checks the little libraries to make sure that they're stocked if they're in need, and she did graciously donate our books that we have for this morning for the launch of ours. And we are going to do that and start kind of a little library club.
That's going to be fun. And like I said, when you get that map together, please post it on 365 Things to Do in Boulder City. I'm sure everybody's going to want to know. Let's look around and see what the other folks are that are here. Look at this. Morning.
Good morning.
Look at this.
We are here with the locally grown native plants. We are excited to be bringing to the community. So all of these have been grown here in Las Vegas from seed. And the awesome thing about native plants is that they know exactly what to do with our really, really difficult conditions, our extreme conditions. So they're not intimidated by the sun, the heat, the lack of rain, the bad soil. They thrive here.
Outstanding. Well, we need it. I know I didn't do well this summer.
Exactly. That's what a lot of people are saying. Even their desert adapted plants died because they just don't know what to do. And that's why natives are awesome, because they're like, oh, like 115-degree heat, no big deal, right? They're okay. Plus, they support our local wildlife, right? So they support our local native bees and our native butterflies and all of our native pollinators. So there's so many amazing benefits to
That is amazing. Yeah, I'm going to have to get something. Like I said, you go to Lowe's and you buy this stuff and you don't know where the plants came from. And yeah, that is true. Native plants, absolutely. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we're coming over here. It looks like Succulent City. Here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. I want to give you this too. How you guys doing? This is 365 Things to Do in Boulder City, and we're doing a live broadcast right now on Facebook. So we just kind of wanted, Cheryl had been mentioning to me that we were going to have this event today, and I just thought everybody in the world would love to see what's going on. Look at these succulents.
Yeah,
oh
so
my God.
We have this is a collection from around the world, I'd say. A lot of our travels to like Southern California nurseries, we've kind of just collected a lot of clones of things we found cool. You know, you can see a lot of these cactus get blue. Some of them will add a little funk where they start cresting out a little bit. You know, some have little spine, which is a scop. Some have this will mature and get a little bigger spine, but you can see the blues in there. And then you go to like the Mexican fence post here, which almost has like white dotted lines down the spines and the black spine. One of my favorites, the Lafos area.
Oh, that one is gorgeous.
Yeah, so there's a
Spine on it.
yeah, that was a good part about that one.
They're called totem pole, but there's a major and minor. So these are major, which will end up actually in perfect conditions going to be about 6 inches to 8 inches thick, whereas minor will get about 3. So it's just kind of a...
How tall?
They'll just keep growing.
Wow. Okay.
So sometimes like Palmer cactus, what'll happen is like a bug infestation, or maybe the top will die out. So once the top gets terminated, it'll start growing pups, they call, out of their spines, their areoles. And that's how cactus kind of keep growing, is like once the column stops, then it can kind of keep producing out the sides, and some things keep continuing their growth. They'll drop you'll notice a lot of cactus will like drop their paddles or drop an arm, and that's so that arm can start rooting from the bottom and continue its life. And whether it's a rat that kind of drags it over, or a bird that flies away and drops it, I'm always thinking like in the center of the highway, like how did that cactus get there?
Exactly.
You know? And that's just the nature of it, or they ate a seed and did something down the road.
Yep. And they were here first.
Right. So
Yes, they were.
the natural way of expanding life in different ways.
Well, these are outstanding and so healthy looking. You guys got to get down here and come see this. You guys are here till what time today?
I believe 12 o'clock.
They're here till 12, so you need to get down here. I mean, we're looking at, it's already 9, so you got 3 hours. So get down here. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Have a great one. Okay. Cheryl, can we look, what is a little bit around what's happening here? Can you, you don't have to go over there if you just want to, whatever works for you. Look at this. Oh my God.
So in 1998, the gardens were built, and if you could see from an aerial view, they're actually laid out in the I Ching pattern of serenity. Our center garden, which is a community garden, is our herb garden, and each of our gardeners here have a 1-year lease on these. And the beauty of having a community garden, there's so many advantages to it, but it does give you an opportunity to see gardening at its very best and its most trying times too. So I know when we have visitors that they come up and they may see a bed that looks like that it's gotten behind, or it's had heat damage, or some of these things. It's a learning process for us.
Right.
So we've got a safe place to come and to garden and to learn,
Now,
as well as teaching.
and that's good because a lot of us need that teaching. And let me ask you a question. Now, as we head into winter, I mean, it's mid-November. It doesn't seem like winter right now, but as we get into really cold months, what do they do here to protect what they have?
Oh, good question. Yes. So a majority of us will be able to do covers on. So it may be burlap, or you may see like other cloth covers for them.
Keep the frost off and everything else.
Yes, absolutely. I go more with, for my garden is, I call it birdie heaven. And I actually have 5 different bird families that are living in my garden right now.
Wow, that is nice.
And so mine are native and naturalized enough to where that the plants will stay somewhat green throughout the year for the birds. So they've got a pretty great place to go. We also have plot number 6 is our Boulder City Kids Educational Outreach Garden. So right now we do have, you see a couple of kids are
over there in the end.
And right next to it is the worm garden. So we have our own worm farmer. She comes out and takes care of the worm garden for us. But it's so much heart and soul here. We really are just blessed to have our gardens.
Well, you know, doesn't it just kind of go along with Boulder City? I mean, don't you expect
really
this in
does.
Boulder City? I mean, you really do. I mean, people come in, like when we moved here, we had no idea of the intricacies of what the town entailed. All we heard, you know, Hoover Dam, Lake Mead, that's all we knew about.
Right.
You get here and then you start seeing the people involvement, right?
Yes.
Like you. I mean, you are known as the garden lady. I mean, let's face it, you and the hollyhocks and everything to go with it. So
I really do love it so
yeah,
much.
that's obvious.
It's a good place.
Well, Cheryl, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to sign off now. Again, this is Jack Rotoli with 365 Things to Do in Boulder City. There's Cheryl Waits waving you goodbye, and we'll talk to you later.
Toodles.